California.
Yo, what up? Man, we made it to the 2025 Pro Convention, the Proc. We here, we doing it. People falling in the building right now. I'm here, you know what I mean? We got Josh here doing this thing. You know, we gonna get him used to that camera, man, you know. Get him used to it, man, you know. We get subscribe to that channel, man. We giving $5 off if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, this is what we doing. We lined up.
3 p.m. to 5.
We set up. We got Rod on ground clothing. He doing his thing. You know, Rod stay with it. We got a lot of vendors in the house. You know, I'm trying to get used to this camera, y'all. You know, I only used to the camera when I'm on 2 wheels, not when I'm doing stuff like this. So, trying to get some content and bring it to y'all. 200. We got my girl right here. You know, Sandy stay on with the ebony steel. You know what I mean? Ebony started the major Hogg League South. She was the first person down south that was representing the brand. She's still going strong, doing her thing with the jewelry. Yeah, a lot of vendors in the house. This is just one section of the vendors. You know, hey, shout out to my man Goldie. You know who you is, man. What's up with my guy, man? We gotta get it together, man. Take over these towns. Man, it's early though. It's only time is. I think it's only like 2 o'clock. First session don't start till 5, so the people ain't still up in the building yet. You know, got the Buffalo Soldiers, Florida.
Mysterious, what's up? You're doing a great job.
I can't monetize this one, so I know they're gonna copyright me. Then we got this lady right here. Y'all already know what's up with her.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Coast to coast, we here.
Coast to coast, you everywhere.
Don't stop you now, honey.
That snow ain't stopped me all the way from Cali, baby. We up in here. Filling up, we got the helmet people. Want a custom helmet done, blinged out for the blingers. Got Indian motorcycle.
25 prop, baby, JoC Riders. What's going on, baby? Tic Tac, President 317 Riders, Indianapolis, Indiana, at the 2025 Prop Convention. It's the place to be, even though it's cold. As you can see, you got dressed for the conditions, put the bear out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully next year.
He got his bear suit on, y'all.
Next year, you know what I'm saying? I will be speaking at the President session on whether the MC membership you want still exists. So we have fun, but we also do some serious education. So come on out next year.
Yeah. Going down in a real way. And it ain't even went down yet. Got bikers from all over the country. You know. Shit, it's even snowing, y'all. The snow that held up my package. I had some kilos wrapped up that I was gonna hit them with some new joints, but the snow that messed me up, UPS stuck somewhere, you know. Man, now it's raining. It was snowing, now it's raining. You know, maybe that rain gonna wash that snow away and that package gonna drop. That package drop tomorrow, I can still hit them with that dope. That major Hogg League dope. Man, they got one of our shirts. They go one of our shirts. There we go, y'all. Chosen Breed. Look, they go another one of our shirts. Yeah, we in the building, man. You know, we print for everybody. Y'all better get with it or get left. Get your custom t-shirt printing. We specialize in motorcycle theme designs. So if your club is looking for a hot new design, get at us today at 310-400-7625. They stepping. They doing their thing up in there, man. They said Big Moochie couldn't make it because his flight got delayed, but they still had the show go on. That's some good stuff, man. Yeah, they clapping the hell out them fans. Yeah. Got the Indian. We came back here earlier. We missed our main man. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the infamous. I log on to his podcast every morning and be checking him out. He be doing his thing. Yeah. There you go. That's the man right there.
Absolutely. Don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah. Definitely the man. Got his killer right there. I don't know if y'all know about that.
Yeah, don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah.
He is the man.
Definitely.
100% stamping true. Veteran biker, fuck with you, heard?
Pounders. So when you spend more time on that road, you don't got time for drama. We're in Atlanta at Raw 2025. What's today's date? We outside all weekend, all night.
You a biker?
Yeah.
You rode in the snow?
Of course.
That's what I'm talking about.
How you good?
What's up, man? What we doing?
Nothing but a good thing, man. No, take
Yeah.
it down. I said, go. President, scrap. Please take it down. What's on our book? We got Prospect Bible, Sergeant Arms Bible, Public Relations Officers Bible, President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership, Sergeant Arms Bible, Social Club Bible, Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs, and my newest book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101.
I seen like the whole state of Florida. I said, fuck Florida. I was like, fuck.
Tell me this. What inspired you to start writing these protocol Bibles?
Well, I started with Prospects Bible because we were losing so many brothers out of the Black Sabbath motorcycle club. And I was so tired of training all these people up, and then they go become the best citizens of somebody else's motorcycle club. So I said to myself, I can't do anything with the ones that are in their head and they're in the club and they feel like they know everything. I can't do shit with them. So let me target the prospects. And if I can start teaching the prospects right, maybe we can work the future out for the club, because these motherfuckers here are getting ready to crash and burn us into the ground, which is what they ultimately did, right? But so I started writing it as a book for the Mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation. And it's like a preacher. Everybody else's kids, you helping them get to heaven. Your kids are demons. They ain't listening at all. So my club didn't really take the book in like I thought they would have, because they you know, that's just dragging. You know, that's just dragging. But I was blown away when all these other motorcycle clubs started reading the book. And then initially the white bike clubs just, you know, who is this N-word to write a book, and N-words don't ride Harleys. This is just 2014. And then so the first like year of it was, I would go look at the comments and damn near cry. And then all of a sudden, it just started to go worldwide. And people were reading it and writing about it and recommending it. And after a couple years, it became #1 reading in many clubs. It became #1 reading, and it became required reading for over 3,000 clubs across the whole wide world. And then that is what led to the other books. And so I really didn't start it off I didn't start off writing books for anybody to read them but my club. And this is what it's come to.
That's what's up.
Turned out to be.
Yeah. Where can we find you at?
blackdragonsgear.com.
Yeah.
Blackdragonsgear.com is where you can get all my books, and I'm on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, Black Dragon Biker TV on Facebook, Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
And what time do you go live?
I normally go live at 10 o'clock Eastern, 10ish. I'd be on that CPT, color people time. Be about 10ish. But I'm going to start having 2 or 3 shows a day, actually. Also, I have an audio podcast called The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos. And on Tuesday nights, if you're ever in Atlanta, drop by the Black Dragon's Lair at 3393 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia, across the street from the public storage, down behind the furniture store, down the hill, building 2, one way in, one way out, so come on your best behavior.
We got Southern Cal in the house, we got Northern Cal in the house, the best in the West. It's flying right now, we're trying to get down.
Yeah.
We got a little snow outside, it can make it a little chilly, but you know how we are. We make it all good.
Yeah.
That's from the left, from the best to the rest. Come see us.
Sitting here talking to my man about the Buffalo Soldiers.
I slipped up on him, man. We slip up on you, man. You don't know who you're looking at. Don't ever judge the book by the cover. Hey, just keep it 100. All bikers, love one another.
Yes, sir. Where can we find you at?
At Ram, Northern Cal, San Jose, 75 Phelan. Come see us. You want to go fast in California, you got to come see me. Because you don't, you're going to take an L. Listen, man, we getting down for the get down in hot Atlanta. Well, it ain't hot. We got 2 inches of snow. But we doing what we doing at the Brock. Major Hogg League said, if you ain't get down with Major Hogg League, you ain't getting down. Hey, don't judge me. I'm just saying where the swag at. Do what you do. Put your feet on the ground. I will say I'm pounding, but I'm in a cage. Don't judge me. They had to come out and peep out Major Hogg League, see what they doing. You know, they out here. If you miss Atlanta, you miss it. I ain't want to talk to you. Let's get it.
Why do you feel it's important to come here to the Brock?
Information, man, networking, information. You see a lot of people, I know it don't really go out west often or whatever, man, but a lot of clubs like ours that ride out west, we can, definitely help with the dissemination for the information, if that makes sense. So you talk to somebody that like Red Breed or talk to somebody like Next Level that actually go to the West Coast a lot. I mean, the information that we bring in from the Brock can benefit anybody on the West Coast too, you know what I mean? So every region is different, but at the end of the day, man, if you're an MC and you on some real motorcycle shit, man, a lot of this is general knowledge.
Anything you got to tell the people?
Hey, man, Chicago, August 7th through the 11th, the biggest motorcycle party / rally Chicago has ever seen. And we're gonna do it like that, man. Chicago Next Level, Mother Chapter, 20 years in the game, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Major Hogg League, you know what it is, baby.
So they getting ready to start the presidents and vice presidents meeting. I'm gonna go in here and get some footage and just try to get some good tips for everybody. Just information, man. Just showing y'all really what they doing. A lot of good information. They got some good speakers coming in. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna check these folks out.
Don't be afraid. State your opinion. It's just your opinion. It's not me way or what. It's just what you feel.
He said it's the MC community all about $1. Anybody want to respond to that? Is the MC community today all about the dollar? Yeah. Ooh, y'all ain't paid y'all dues yet. I can feel non-dues paying. President, like I can't pay no dues. Okay. Is the MC community today all about the dollar?
Come on.
Yeah, Iceberg VP Soul Rebels. Something happened about 10 years ago that really was bugging the shit out of me. When all this shit about And this ain't no knock on nobody that's a dominant up there, because I don't know what they did, where the fuck they at. But what happened was, it's support pack shit, all right? The problem that came along with the support patch is now a 99 club that's supposed to fuck with everybody has been put in a position where they can only fuck with certain people because the people they under only fuck with certain people. That started the whole goddamn divide that shouldn't have been there, right? What I like now is that I see that there's some movement towards fixing that. But think about it. We trying to fix something that transpired 12 years ago. That shit ain't gonna get fixed in a year. It's not gonna get fixed immediately, but we just recognize that there's a problem with that. And real talk, if the dominants don't do the shit, then the people under you, they're just not gonna do it. They, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna follow y'all edict or whatever. So that's something I'd like to see addressed, like quickly, on the set.
Being a support is a choice. So when you make that choice, it doesn't have you bonded to one particular club. It may be different and it may vary in certain areas because if you come up further in the north, we don't care what club you are. You're welcome. You're welcome. And these clubs here have to make a decision because we got a lot of clubs. Some days they're support, some days they're independent. So they got to make a decision and they got to be able to decide if that's something they want to be a part of. Because I don't think we come to you and apply pressure for you to be a support. I damn sure don't do it. We make it a choice, but being a support has a lot of benefits. It has its pros, it has its cons. Now, the con is you might be con. No joke, it depends on who you are. You might be con, it depends on what organization you might be con. So you have to figure out what organization that you want to be a part of that may work for you. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of people that say, oh man, I don't want to be out there support. And I'll be like, I don't blame you. You know what I mean? It depends. But just get in here and structure your club properly. Once you structure your club properly, you know, some people gonna fly up on the radar, but the whole thing is structured. Get with somebody that can educate you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a dominant in your area that's not properly educating you, then you made the wrong choice when you put yourself in the situation and up under that umbrella. So you have to make conscious decisions. You have to talk to the people that's in your area. You know what I'm saying? Because we share a lot of the same areas. And people say, I'm not fucking with you, or I'm not fucking with you, or we just gonna do this. But then you want to get the perks. Now let's get to the monetary thing. You want to get the perks and you want to have the biggest event in the world. Yeah. And we sit here and we say, what ground did you lay? You know what I'm saying? And the reasons why some of these dominants have a problem is because it's a major price that some people paid or some clubs paid for the work that was done many, many years ago. But it only takes a conversation. Go to that club, have that conversation, break the shit down, your likes and your dislikes, and let everybody let them know what you're gonna stand for, what you're not gonna stand for, because nobody can pressure you into any situation. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I came from 99. They came to me, I said, fuck you. That was me. I'm not recommending it, but it depends on who you are. You know, I'm just being honest. But there is a chain of command, and a lot of these OMCs, they get upset when you just want to come and take the set and make it yours. there's a protocol, there's a policy, and there's things that we must follow. But there's a, you know, if you got 3, 4 OMCs in one area, then now you have a choice. But if you want to come and you just made up a club last week, and you want to come dictate to the set, that's not going to happen, because now you're going to have all 4 OMCs on your ass for the disrespect. So it's a real simple, it's real simple. Just come with respect, go to your local dominance, go to all of them in your area, have a conversation, and whatever's going to work for you, whatever you feel works for you, then go for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to tell you, if something don't work for me, I'm going to say, hey, go over here. I'm going to say, go over here. I'm going to say, go over here. Because you might not like what I have to offer. And I'm going to cut it on that. So when you come and get a blessing, you come in, you're going to let the dominant club know that this is what you're going to do, this is what you got, how many people, X, Y, and Z, and you would like to start your club, et cetera, et cetera. And they may grant you a blessing. You know, some things come with stipulations. You know, my recommendations to a lot of people, man, listen, go ahead and start off RC, ride your motorcycle, and have a good time. And when I say start up as a riding club, then get your education as we progress. But everybody wants to jump straight and say, well, I'm gonna put the MC on, you wanna have 5 women, the club gonna tell you, oh, well, you're not an MC, this is men's club. They're gonna tell you all type of shit like that. Just find somebody in that organization that has a proper education that can teach you. Don't get Willie that just was in Joe Club last week telling you something that he just found out and don't know. Get the proper people to educate. You know, and I know it's a rough road when it comes to certain things like that. You know, and I'm gonna say why, because what I got on my back. You see what I'm saying? But have a conversation. And if you don't get those answers, dig a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? We all come from this walk of life, but we all do things differently.
This is where leaders get their posture. Y'all heard it directly from JoC and Fu. JoC is in alignment with Fu. You can tell because he's sitting right here and he's like, I don't have nothing to add to that right now. And JoC is gonna have his turn. But the bigger picture here is, for those that are wearing support patches and you're feeling as though you were bullied, you were threatened, you were told, and your club isn't aware of why you were forced to put that patch on, this is where I need you to be that leader for your organization and make the phone calls and have the communication and the determination as to whether or not that's the direction that you want to continue to go and grow. You owe that to your club. And I know, as I said before, some of these conversations are going to feel a bit uneasy. But I want you all to feel with confidence that you should not be retaliated against should your club decide that that's not the direction that they would like to go. Because as we know, not all clubs have support patches on. And it's something that you have to evaluate for yourself and understand and do your own due diligence. Because many clubs have made a decision that that's not the direction that they would like for their organization to go. And we've seen the set have issues because of the patches that they wear, where you come into an area and the area in which you may be the supporter of, that particular dominant may not be existing, or very few of them. So now you have everybody looking at you side-eye as to why you're here. And many of us have built relationships, as JoC mentioned earlier, since childhood.
Across the United States of America from coast to coast, I've had these uncomfortable conversations. There's a few things you need to know. You want to come on the motorcycle set tomorrow and step in and be the tell-all, be-all. You ain't got no relationships. You ever seen somebody get pulled over by the cops? We used to watch cops all the time before the stuff where they took that shit off the air. You remember when the police would walk up and say, "Can I search your car?" And the fool would be like, "Yeah, but you got a ton of narcotics in the trunk." And you'd be like, "Why did he say yeah?" He didn't know the protocols. So if you don't know the protocols, you go to buy a used car, and you don't know, or you go to buy the RV, or you like my man Lavish, you go buy a yacht, and you don't know what you're supposed to get that. Lavish said, when I bought my boat, I had to have a surveyor, somebody that knew what they was talking about. Y'all come in and not know what you're talking about, and you wind up in some crazy ass shit. Because as my man Fu said, he said you can be conned. You can't come into this thing tomorrow and expect to be up and on. You haven't built no relationships, you don't know nobody, you haven't spent no time, you want to be an MC. He said, be an RC. Come in and learn something. Get on some of these podcasts. You got people podcasting, you got my man JoC Rider getting into the business, you got young man Lavish here doing incredible things. I didn't have education. There was no Prospects Bible, President's Bible. There was none of that. These guys wouldn't talk to you. You had to get to know these folks. You're presidents and leaders. It's more than a patch. A belief is just something you believe. It ain't a fact till it's been proven. You believe you know what you're talking about because you want to start a motorcycle club and you put president on your chest. You don't know shit. And then you want to be mad because you got yourself in a bad deal. You buy a bad car. They got a limit law for some of y'all that just got really messed over, but most of us get the car we bargained for. So spend your time on the set and get to know what you're doing. You are the leaders of the future. You are the ones showing everybody what's going on, what time it is. And you're not knowledgeable because you believe you are. You're only knowledgeable after you've proven that you are. I've had every conversation uncomfortable with every one of these damn clubs. Every one. White ones too, Sons of Silence and all them, you name them, Hell's Up, Angel, all of them. And all the black ones too. And we managed to maintain and grow because we built solid relationships. And that's with everything you do. You must have a solid relationship to move forward. You can be in something that you don't want to be in. If you know how to have the right conversations, you can move that around, change that around. But you can't be afraid. You gotta put the time in, put the effort in, and put the knowledge in. I'm done.
What's going on, man?
Man, what up, JoC Rider, man? What's happening, man? You all right? All right, cool, because I'm all right. I'm in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, ATL 2025, the Proc, the middle of the winter, snow on the ground. But I'm having a good time out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here supporting my guy, JoC Rider. He out here vendoring at the event. I'm out here doing my media stuff. I'm having a good time networking. I mean, the love is real. Everybody supporting each other. This is what we needed. I mean, it's not the summertime, but it's the winter time. And instead of us being out on the bikes riding, we're able to actually be inside and together. You know, in the summertime, we be on the bikes, we be doing our own thing. But here in the winter, I think it's great because it gives us a chance to actually be closed in with each other, actually have to talk, to build these relationships, to build these bonds, to actually get to know people. And me, I can't speak for everybody else, man, but I'm getting a lot of love and support, man. That comes from all the work I've been putting in as far as getting out here, riding my motorcycle, talking to people, meeting and greeting and networking, man. You can be on this bike set, but if you ain't talking, meeting these people, man, you wasting your time. And that's just from me. You know what I'm saying? From me to you, man. Get out here, talk, meet people, man. You never know who you might meet or how you might need them in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of useful resources and networking that you can get from these bikers, man. So many different people out here doing so many different things, man, out here. It's unbelievable. And you won't know it unless you start talking to them.
Nah, for sure. You know what's crazy? There's a lot of people I've met that are real professionals. You know what I mean? Real professionals. I met a couple of OMCs that are real professionals.
And you wouldn't even know it.
You wouldn't even know
it because this motorcycle stuff is their hobby. This is their pastime. This is a lifestyle that they chose, but then they still got a professional side. They still got a career. You know, they still got some type of financial obligation, some type of responsibility that they have to have in order to make the money that it costs to be a biker. And being a biker is not cheap, and I say it all the time. It costs money to be a biker. You can say and do all the things that you want, but it's going to cost you money to actually execute it.
For Real. It ain't cheap, big dog.
It ain't cheap,
It's
man.
not cheap.
You got to pay for that bike. You got to pay to plate it, that insurance, the travel, the expenses. And then if you want to be fly, you got to pay to play.
Man.
You got to pay for them clothes, them Harley Davidson shirts, man, the T-shirts, $35, $40.
Spend your $40 at Major Hogg League. Spend your $40 at Lavish.
Yeah, and you see, I'm wearing one of them Major Hogg League shirts. Actually, it's one of them shirts that he designed for me, man. A Lavish shirt that he designed, man. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta wear the shirt because I'm always representing Lavish, and I'm representing myself and my brand.
How long it took you to get that design?
Oh man, look, check this out, man. For this design, and y'all probably about to think that, you know, what I'm about to say is crazy, man. So I'm not about to say it was a fast service. I would say it took about 3 years. But he did it, man. Shout out to my boy Kurt, man. Little Kurt, man, out in Cleveland, man. Rest in peace, man, because he told me, man, just be patient, Lavish. Give him some time. He good, man. He by himself. Just be patient. Work with him, man. But when he do it, you gonna like it. And I'm like, Kurt, man, fuck that shit, man. I gotta find somebody else, dog, because, man, I need a shirt. But he came through, man, and it looked great, man. I'm satisfied with the work.
Man, appreciate you, man. What that say? I am not your fucking brother.
I ain't your brother, dog. There's a lot of snakes and fakes out here, man.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm just rolling in the club enjoying this stuff, man. We can be cool, we good acquaintances, but that brotherhood, for me, is something that got to be built and you grow into it, man. Just because I shake your hand today, man, don't make us brothers, man. It make us close friends and associates, and we're going to build that relationship to become close and to become brothers. That's just for me.
Yeah, that should be for everybody.
Yeah.
Soaking all the stuff in from the pro convention.
Man, I'm soaking up a lot of game, I'm gonna say a lot of knowledge, because it ain't game, because it's not a game, but it's a lot of knowledge. And I just want to say thank you for inviting me to come into the proc, because I'm able to take this knowledge that I learned and take it back on my side of town to the West Coast.
That's what I'm
that way I could, so these guys could know about some motorcycling and how they motorcycling on this side of town, and really get to know these guys, especially the OMCs, and not go based upon what you hear from someone off of YouTube or just what you hear from just anyone, period,
Right.
of the negativity, because these guys, they just regular guys.
Right.
You know, and I just want to say thank you for inviting me. I also want to say thank you for doing what you do, because these OMCs, they really respect you. And I just want to say thank you for that, because I'm sure a lot of people want to thank you for what you're doing. And you got anything to say?
Well, I'm just going to say I appreciate you coming out from the West Coast, coming out and showcasing the brand. Whatever I can do to blossom your horizon with all the great work that you do, I want to keep you on this side of life, the positive side of life, not worrying about dirty money no more. And I salute you for using your old habits and flipping it into the right way of doing business.
Right, thank you.
And so I'm super excited that you were able to come and experience your first proc. I hope that this is not your last proc.
Nope.
I hope to see you in New Orleans next year, and looking forward to working with you. I'll be out in California in 2 weeks, coming to celebrate the 80th birthday of Miss Showtime. So I'm coming in early on that Thursday to be able to fellowship with you and others that are on the West Coast.
Right on.
And would love to chop it up with you at the Rare Breed Clubhouse even further.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is what I do. I'm living my dash, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm living life every day to the fullest. My slogan to you is, you live every day, you die one time. And in between, we have something called a dash. And it should indicate what your legacy will be when that day comes for you. So I'm gonna do my part. I'm not one to like to be celebrated, but I appreciate you giving me my flowers. But I just say, I do it for the culture. This is not for me. And anyone that knows me, TEAM stands for together, everyone achieves more.
Right on. Appreciate you.
No problem.